Last year, I uploaded a mini documentary about UFOs spotted around Ireland, and although it wasn't my most viral video, its engagement has been through the roof. Since then, I've had multiple comments and people reaching out suggesting these sightings are not going away, and that they themselves have had their own personal experiences they cannot explain. So, I reached out asking my subscribers if they had captured any footage of these unidentified craft in disguise, and from one viewer, I was blown away by what they captured.
Well, I did think it was some, I won't say flying saucer, some identified object, something I had never seen before, something unnatural.
I received two separate videos of unexplained and strange objects in the skies over Dublin. The person wished to remain anonymous, so for the interest of this video, I will refer to them as Paul. Paul reached out explaining how last year he captured, on two separate occasions, what looked like and seemed to be UFOs or UAPs. Paul set up a Ring doorbell camera in front of his home, and the following video is what he first captured. It happens very fast, so let's zoom in and slow it down. A screenshot of the object or objects resemble three small circles in a triangle formation. Paul mentioned he had sent this video originally to another YouTube channel called UAP Files, and the reaction was a bit of a mixed bag. Some people claimed the flying objects to be no more than a set of birds. For me, the objects move in a very smooth and almost a little too coordinated to be ruled off as a set of birds. Judging by the way they come in and out of frame, I think it's clear that they're almost certainly separate orbs, rather than one large triangular object. And if we do a bit of fiddling with the lighting, we can see a clearer picture of these orbs coming in and out of frame. The next video Paul shared is truly shocking and incredible. On the 3rd of April, 2025, Paul once again captures orb activity on his Ring camera. He hasn't shared this clip with anyone beyond close family and friends, so this will be its first public release. I'm going to let the entire video play through first, and then we'll break it down together. Watch carefully and see how many you can spot. Overall, I counted 6 separate occasions where something strange is certainly happening, which is wild. Clearly this was a hotspot for activity this night. Fast forwarding to the first one, if we slow it right down, it looks like something shooting off into the sky at blistering speed. Bear in mind this shot is slowed down, and if you blinked you'd still miss it. From this angle it's hard to make a judgment on what size or how far away it actually is. Definitely nothing I can think of to explain this one. I know there's definitely a case where this could be a shooting star, but before we come up with any conclusions, let's look at the other clips. The fly pattern of this next object definitely rules out the idea of shooting stars. We see it come into frame from the top right hand side, allowing itself to go in a lateral direction, and then once it's over the neighbour's house across the street, it changes direction again. When it's slowed down, we can see it's leaving behind what I can only describe as contrails, like the condensation trails a plane leaves behind when it's high in the sky, except these contrails evaporate immediately, leaving us wonder what exactly this object is. And up next, we have yet again another object, just shooting through the sky at blistering speed. Not much else to really say on this one, as it's very similar to the first shot. However, our next capture is very interesting. Now, I originally thought this was just a fly or some bug flying past the door, until I slowed it down and looked carefully. When I screenshot the video of the object, it looks like a metallic disc, kind of like the classic image we've been drip fed for years of what a UFO looks like. And if I make some adjustments to the lighting, it comes out a small bit clearer. I'm not really sure what else this could be. It comes in and out of frame so quick it's hard to tell. Our fifth sighting is once again just a fast shot of a strange pattern for an object to be flying in. It kind of moves like it's making a Nike tick. But now we move on to the final and most compelling evidence of this video. I'll leave this small clip play through first, because it's just incredible what was captured. I mean, how do you explain what you've just seen there? An orb just appears from the sky, hovering over Paul's neighbour's house. It's clearly a big enough presence because it triggers the neighbour's censored lights by the tree. And then it just shoots off again. From what I'm seeing here, it's clearly a spherical orb, and it's not a drone because you'd be able to hear it if it was. There's just silence. Now, I don't know if there's any country in the world that has silent drones that can almost travel at the speed of light, but please correct me if I'm wrong. We seriously need to get a debate going in the comments below because I need to know what you guys think of this evidence and if it's a regular occurrence around the country at the moment. Dr. Eamon Ansborough is an Irish astronomer and director of the Kingsland Observatory in County Roscommon. He has documented numerous sightings and developed theories suggesting that these orbs are being used for surveillance of Earth by a non-human intelligence.
Back in the mid-90s, we discovered that through patterns and cycles of UFOs that we could demonstrate a new model to show that there was a controlled autonomous surveillance of the Earth. So what we discovered was that they're actually using 660 orbital tracks around the Earth. These are not artificial satellite tracks. These orbital tracks are totally programmed to be in synchronization with the rotation of the Earth.
Could this footage that Paul managed to capture on his Ring doorbell camera be linked to what Dr. Eamon Ansborough was studying? From the orbs moving in a triangular pattern, with the speed they're moving in and clearly not just passing by, but slowing down to observe something, it's definitely a very convincing theory. But as mentioned earlier, please comment down below and let me know what you think of this evidence. Is it a clear sign of UFO activity, or is it something that can be explained? I'd like to once again thank Paul for sending me across his videos. And if you have any video evidence you'd like to share with me for a potential video in the future, please get in contact via my Instagram, which I'll put on the screen and link down below in the description. Also, if you enjoyed, like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate that, and it helps if you want to see more videos like this one in the future. Thank you for watching.